Hi everyone, welcome to day 3. Today we're going to be discussing calories, macronutrients, micronutrients, dietary fiber, all the different things to help us live a healthier lifestyle with what we eat every day. Try not to get too caught up in the small details and the numbers of macronutrients and the grams and all of that. You will be provided with different tools in case you do want that information, but just try to learn as much as you can about the different food choices that you can be making, and then we'll recap towards the end of the video. All right. Good job making it to the end. So we learned a ton today. We learned about protein sources, carbohydrate sources, fat sources, fiber, micronutrients. So all these things that should fill up our diet to make us feel well, to have energy, to have mental clarity, and to live a healthier lifestyle. Tomorrow we will go over how to balance your plate. So you don't have to get caught up in the small details of macronutrients and all of these numbers. Tomorrow we will discuss, and you will learn how to make your plate without having to worry about all of that. How do you include more protein, or what portion of your plate should be protein, vegetables, fruits, and so on. Today though, I do want you to determine your estimated caloric needs. So use that calculation in that guideline that I showed earlier in the video to determine about how many calories or what your range should be moving forward. You don't have to track anything or use an app or anything like that, but just having an idea. And then from there, we'll start to raise awareness around your current diet. So what do you usually eat? What fills up your diet the most? And how can we make swaps in your diet to live a healthier lifestyle and to adapt to some of these suggestions? So 2 things: determine your caloric needs, and then start to raise awareness. Think about, reflect, use your notebook to journal what do you currently eat? And based off of today's video, how could you make swaps and what could they be? We will continue to learn a little bit more about nutrition over the next 2 or 3 days until the end of this week. So you should have plenty of information in order to start building this habit of making better choices and making your plate as balanced as possible every time that you eat. So we will build on this. Don't worry. Don't get too caught up. The macronutrients and all of those calculations are really just there for the people who love numbers. If you feel like you're just way under eating in one area, like protein, you can determine how many grams you need in a day and start to try to meet that number based off of those calculations. So those are just there as a tool, but they're definitely not necessary for you to make progress or for you to build good, healthy habits. I don't track macros regularly or follow any macro or calorie guidelines. What it comes down to is building a base and a foundation of good habits, and then using those habits to live a long life of healthy habits. So do not worry too much about the details of the macros. I do want you to have a general idea of your calories, just because I think that that's good to know. But just know the main focus is about what macronutrients are, what we need, so the protein, the carbs, and the fat, how to determine which is which, and then how to balance our plate and make our plate and eat well. Okay, make sure you're using the Teams channel to ask questions. I'm sure that you might have questions that someone else is wondering as well, and I'm here to support you. So if anything is confusing or if you have more questions, let me know, and I'll see you all tomorrow.